Hey guys, good morning. Well, good afternoon. As I always say, um, failure is not an option. Nobody owes me anything. Faith without work is dead, and I know that I'm not exempt. That's why I treat people the way that I want to be treated. No 2 days are the same, and today is different than yesterday. Similar, but different. And each day is going to bring new challenges. And um, we have to be mindful of that. Because again, every day is going to be something different, not just with me. I know with you guys too. So I want to make sure that, you know, y'all understand that I understand. You feel me? Um, Several people have reached out to me, and I really appreciate it about the post that my son made. I didn't see it. Um, I don't know if he took it down or if Facebook took it down. But I'm, wanting to address it. For those of you guys didn't see it, I have the post. I screenshot the post because someone screenshot and sent it to me. Now, again, this is awareness. One of my biggest reasons for never wanting to leave him behind is it's always because of the mental. I don't know if I can leave this post and show you guys. I don't know how I can show you guys the post because I'm using my two. I'm using my two devices. So maybe let me see if I can show which one. This is TikTok. I'm gonna see if I can show TikTok first, and then I'll show you guys on Instagram. Well, probably didn't see it, but I'm just trying to figure out how can I show it. I'm sure if I showed it on Facebook, they would probably block me. But it bothers me a lot. And as a mom, I'm still trying to figure out how to fix it. And I know I'm not the only one. This is why I'm being so transparent, because I know if my son says and thinks things like this, I know how how other people's will feel. But hold right here. Don't go anywhere. Let me see if I can flip it and show you guys on this device briefly. Let me flip the screen. So I'm not going to be able to show it over and over again. If you miss it, you'll have to go back and replay it. So I'm hoping you're still here. Okay. So let me flip this one back. I'm sorry, it's working with two. Okay. Did you guys see the post right here? So, yeah, I am definitely concerned because sometimes I miss those. Let me show you guys over here. I guess I'll probably have to. See. Guys, here's the post. So yeah, I wanted to, wait a minute. My apologies for the delay. So yeah, I wanted to, again, every time I'm here, I want to bring forth awareness. And I also want you to be reminded of the life and the lifestyle that someone had prior to a life-changing, traumatizing experience. So when I got the message and I saw the first person was like, have you seen Fresh's post? It's always like that. Most of the time, again, I'll see him and I have on post notifications. But this is also a way for him to, it's a way for him to vent. It's a way for him to express himself. I really appreciate you guys giving positive encouragement to him. And I want you to keep it up because it takes a village. And I definitely need and want your assistance and support. You guys caught that and I didn't. But it also is a way that I have to sort of approach it because just because he was feeling that way at that hour, once I speak with him, he may no longer be feeling that way. And then if I bring it up, I could, again, open up a wound that has already been closed. So, I'm it I don't want to say it frustrates me, because I can only imagine, I have to put myself in his position and say, how do I think I would feel? I, as a person that moves and goes a lot, I think that I would feel, it's possible that I would feel the same way. And just because you have those feelings don't mean that people will act on them. He said it was the thought. The thought alone bothers me. And it bothers me even more to know that I'm away and yeah, I'm in Atlanta. Trying to get this gym open. And I'm trying as hard as I can. I'm doing everything in my power. But I often think, like, you across the country trying to help other people, and your own fucking son is there struggling with something. So I struggle even more now that I've left him behind. But we don't have a house or apartment, or we don't have anything here in Atlanta yet for me to bring him. And I don't mind being uncomfortable, in certain situations, because I can make the best of anywhere I lay my head, even if I slept in my car. I'm going to have me some pillows and some blankets, and I'm going to make sure my seat recline all the way, however it goes. But no, I don't want to drag him out to, I don't want to bring him with me, and he's sitting in a chair, or the car, or when he wants to relax, I don't have a space. So as a mom, that bothers me, and it bothers me that I don't know if he feels like this, and I know some people may feel like this because I've had someone very ignorant to make a comment that you over there with Jermaine and your son going through something. Like, my steps are ordered. Yeah, I was over there with them because I like to visit. I want to make sure that he's okay. You know, I know his motivation is encouraging. When I walked through the door, the first thing, you know, he was looking like, you want to get out this bed? He like, yes. You know, so that's the motivation that they need. And another thing, they saw on one of my platforms that I was in Alabama, and they said, you in Alabama, you close to us, you pass by us, you know, come see us. Well, am I gonna say no? You know, so again, I just feel like I'm stuck sometime because I'm spreading myself so thin, and I'm seeing little progress. Yeah, I've done this in maybe 6 months. I've established a business, but I'm not open. And it bothers me because I'm still trying to figure out the next step. You know, I still have to figure out every month how I'm going to pay my bills, my son bills. And I know, don't get me wrong, I know that God has the answer. I know that there is purpose behind our, you know, our journey. I know this. Just like I saw this facility before, you know, I got the building. I saw it and I see it. That doesn't take away from the hurt that I experienced while going through it. It doesn't take away. You know what, Gene? I had. But Gene, sometimes I don't. Gene, I see your comment. And it's not even that I'm gone, because when I'm home in California, we may go a few days. You know what I'm saying? Jean saying, she says, and Jean may be one of those people that follow me on all platforms and follow Fresh on all platforms. And she would know. Sometimes they see the comments and I don't, you know, and messages me. And she says, it seems like every time you go out of town, you know, he puts a post up. There's a post like that, you know, and is it a pattern? You know, there's a prayer that's sent to you, but I set everything up. He has groceries, his laundry, everything is done. I clean the house. So it's not every time, because right now they have him on this little hiatus from therapy. So he's not getting physical therapy, speech, and occupational therapy 3 times a week right now. And it may be for the next 2 weeks. So it's usually like after every 6 months, every 4 to 6 months, they'll make us have a little, make him have like a little 2 or 3 week break where we have to get new referrals. We have to, and then the one facility that I pay for, he has to have an aide. And I don't have an aide to go with him right now. Because for me to pay the aide, I literally have to give her like $75 a day. When I have it, you know, when I have it, it's no issue. I don't even question it. You know, if I can swipe it, or if I can Zelle it or Cash App it or Venmo it, it's no issue with having her go with him. But now he's at the stage where the therapy that he's going to have is aquatic. Aquatic is the next one on the list. And he has to have someone to be able to go in the pool with him right now. But I just can't right now. Because not only am I dealing with this, my mom is trying to leave the facility, and they're telling her that they really can't keep her. So if she wants to leave, she has every right to sign herself out and leave and go where? You think this is something that's not bothering me? Yeah, on the top of my dad being evicted. And I know I can't handle everybody's problem. I know I can't, but I want to. I know I can't fix it for everybody, but I want to. I know I can't be the money for everybody, but I want to. And so many people are used to me doing that, and being their everything. And when I can't, it's a slap in the face to me, because they feel like I've been doing it, I shouldn't have never started it, and I can. Even when I say, hey, I don't have it right now, I can't do it. It's like they don't care about that, you know? So yeah, that's hard for me. I literally screamed, broke down in the car this morning screaming, like, God, help me, help people. Why am I being put in this situation where my hands are tied? I've lost my monetization on social media, Facebook. And I hate to keep saying that, but that's a big part of my problem. I don't want to ask people. I don't. I want to depend on self, as I've always done. And when I can't, it's hard. So, my parents especially, when they ask me for something, and I've said this, I'm treating people the way I want to be treated. I wasn't really raised by my parents. I was raised by my grandparents, but they still my parents. And I'm somebody's parent. And I would never want my kids to turn their back on me. You know what I'm saying? I want them to always be there. It would hurt me to the core for me to need something from my children and they didn't provide it, and me not understand that they couldn't provide it. So, I'm just, mentally, I feel like I'm in a bad place right now for the last few days. And it usually gets like this for me when I don't see progress. Or it's the financial, because, with money, you can fix everything. No, let me take that back. With money, you can fix a lot of things. And, I've seen patience and understanding when money couldn't bring my son out of that coma. And it couldn't, take the 6 chest tubes out of his chest. And it couldn't, give him his voice back. And it couldn't give him his hearing back. And it couldn't give him incontinence, continence back. It took time and it took love. So I'm using that same, and I want you guys to use that same, ideology to progress, because it's hard. And I know it's not just hard for me. I know this. But getting over the hurdle can be tough. And I have to keep reminding myself, and you remind yourself, that we are seeds. And if we feel like we're in a dark space, if we're in a hole and we're being covered, that God is planting us to blossom, to be a light, to shade others. But we have to remember to water one another. And we have to remember to shine, the sunlight on one another. It's rough. And it's so rough right now because I'm on this live and my mom is texting me. And as I see the messages, it is so fucking heartbreaking. And I'm saying, God, I don't want to ignore her. I don't. But I also don't want to be continuously put through that where I can't really do anything right now. You asking me the same questions and my answer is the same. There's really nothing I can do right now. So, pray for my strength and pray for my understanding. And I pray that God showers me with finances. I want to help people so bad, but I'm really at the point where I just feel like I want to say, I tried this and I wasn't doing. She can't talk. Her voice box has been removed. So, and she can't hear good. So calling me Man. I was already going through something. And I'm going to tell you this. When you already going through something, when you already dealing with something, something else can come up. Something else could pop up. Something else will pop up. And it'll pop up and be a distraction to what you already have going on. And it can be just as important. It can be just as important, but we have to understand how do we have to understand how to find the things and put them in order, what takes precedence. And I'm having a hard time organizing what should come first. In my life, everything is fighting for to be first. You know, my son, my husband, my business, my mom, my dad. Let me back out my husband. He's so cool and calm. He's gonna slide right in. You know, he'll fit into, but my mom's situation, my dad saying, call me right now. You know, I need for you to do this and talk to these people. And my head place is, I can't do this and talk to nobody because I don't really know what's going on. I'm trying to... So when you overwhelmed like this, know that it's okay. We just got to figure out a way to fix it. Yeah. Scream a little bit. Yell a little bit. You know, just talk about it. I don't know what else to do. It took me so long to sit here and come live today. But my cyber family, like, we so used to seeing you every day on Facebook. And, you know, and when that platform is taken, it really bothers me, even when I don't want it to bother me. Even when I don't want it to bother me. My husband, like, you doing good. Keep going on TikTok. I mean, on YouTube. Keep doing it. The platform is gonna grow. I need, you know, and we hate to say it's all about money, but life is all about money. It's almost like me telling you, girl, get up and go to work and don't worry about getting paid. Get up and go and do what you do. Don't worry about getting paid. Just go in there and do it. Easier said than done. This is how I've survived since my son's accident. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to create strategies and make platforms and the YouTube and the show. You know, I've put so much into the show, Life After Trauma. You know, we've recorded. I need to record another season. I need to do a lot, but it's just like, why are my hands tied? I don't know. You know, and I'll be okay for 30 minutes. I will. I'll be fine. And then I feel like I'm at the point of break again. I feel like I am on I'm on a train track and my cart is full and I feel like it's full and I need to unload some of the things that I'm carrying. But I'm carrying precious cargo. Everything on there matters to me. And, you know, I just don't know how to, at times, you know, get it together. You know, I'm going to pull it together. But right now I'm having a hard time with just, you know, pulling it together. I'm having a hard time putting it together. And my husband just keeps saying, leave Facebook. It just upsets you. And I'm like, but I need those people. I need the comments. You know what I'm saying? That motivates me. You guys don't even understand how social media helps me keep it together by helping other people. You know, like seriously, I don't know about nobody else. I don't know why nobody else, comes. I don't know if anybody else goes back and reads the comments, but I do, and I'm just like, okay, this is the motivation that I need. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here to motivate you to say, if your child in this position, like, do something. Move him. Get him out the bed. You can't just think that it's gonna happen. Faith without work is dead. And when I'm not doing no work, I feel like I'm not answering my calling. I'm not serving my purpose. People are not getting better. I'm not giving the knowledge. I'm not distributing myself. Yeah. And then no, I don't have a team. People say that all the time. I'm with you, I got you. But and I'm not saying that I don't have nobody. I don't have and I do have a team. Let me correct that. I just don't have that somebody that's around all the time. Like, I think I really need like a aid that I can say, hey, I need a me on my side to still handle stuff when I'm like this. Hey, you still go on and work on this. But I know that person needs to be paid. I know that nobody's going to do anything for free, and don't nobody owe me nothing, and don't nobody see my same vision. I know that. And I still struggle with helping people because with all this, I'm still in a better position than some people. And some people are in a much better position than me. I just got to figure out a way, and I got to keep on keeping on. And the same goes for y'all. We got to figure out a way to keep on keeping on. We got to figure out a way to keep ourselves going. So with that being said, I'm going to pause for the cause. I'm going to sit here and ponder. I'm going to read some comments. I want y'all to keep y'all head up and know that no 2 days are alike. And you can laugh and smile today, and 5 minutes from now, you can be like in a mental roller coaster. And that's what I'm having right now. But just like, what I'm saying, I'm down here in this mental roller coaster. All things that go down must come up. There you go. So once we go down, it's going to take a little bit longer. Sometimes that roller coaster gets at this speed. It goes down fast, and it takes time to come back up. It creeps up really, really slowly. You know what I'm saying? And then it gets to the top, and then it catches his momentum. So I'm just waiting to, catch my momentum again. As they say, catch a second wind. I'm not going to give up. Never. Failure is not an option, but that doesn't mean it's not. That doesn't mean that I don't struggle with things at times too. Okay? All right. Y'all remember, faith without work is dead. Failure is never an option. Nobody owes you anything, but I promise you, if you treat people the way that you want to be treated, it'll be all right. God knows. And if you don't believe in him and have faith in him, I challenge you. Even it's a little bitty faith. You see this? The size of a tiny mustard seed. Just a tiny bit of faith, just a tiny. And I have more than that. So this too shall pass. I'll be okay. That and no two days, no 2 minutes are the same. All right? All right. Let's touch and agree. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.